Hello everybody, my name is Allan Wade. Thank you all for joining me. For those of you who are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video that you can follow along with if you purchase your embroidery file on allanawade.com. Today we're going to be embroidering the Uber icon. So for those of you who drive Uber and want to look more official, want to decorate a shirt or a sweatshirt or something like that, you can download this design and stitch it out on your brother SE600, sew it onto your shirt, and you can be more official. Or you can even create an iron-on patch and be more official and look more legit when you are out picking up your rides, guys. You see the brother SE600 behind me. If you haven't purchased yours yet, in the description down below is my Amazon link because I'm an Amazon affiliate. Use my Amazon link to purchase your brother SE600 today. It helps the channel out a lot. Now let's dive into this design, guys. Let's go. Now we're only going to need two colors for this design, guys. I got my black embroidery spool and I got my white embroidery spool ready. I think I already put some bobbin thread inside of the machine down here, so I don't need to change that out. So let's just turn on our brother SE600 and search for our design and get ready to stitch this baby out. So we're just going to reach to the side here and turn our machine on. Click the on switch and let the machine power on our SE600. And when it powers on, touch the screen once, hit OK on the button right there, hit the and navigate to the USB icon right there while it loads up all the designs. We have a little bit of a blur, so let me lower down this light over here. Let me aim it a different direction. There you go. We can see that better. Now we're going to go ahead and navigate to our digitized files folder. If you guys want to purchase all of my designs, you can go to allanawade.com and purchase each of these designs one by one for $1 each, guys. So let's go ahead and find our Uber logo. I think I found it. There it is right there. Set. And it says end edit. I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way up top and to the side. End and embroider. It says it's going to take 20 minutes to embroider this file. This sounds like it's going to be a huge file, but we'll see. So the first color that the machine is asking for is our white, and it says the white's going to take 11 minutes and the black's going to take 8 minutes, which is a total of the 20 minutes. So we have our white embroidery thread right over here. We get rid of the black and we go ahead and put our white thread inside of the machine. So let's do that right now. Boom. And we'll be embroidering in no time, guys. So I have an epiphany. I had an epiphany while this Thanksgiving was going on. With all the embroidery designs that I did for you guys, I really have something that I want to tell you guys. Let me do this first. Let me get this design going first, and then I will tell you guys exactly what's on my mind. Okay, so we don't have our fabric hooped up yet. Have our hoop here, so let me hoop up some fabric first. I have to show y'all exactly how I hoop my fabric, even though I made a video showing you guys how I do it before. No harm in showing you guys once again. So just make sure this is loose. Make sure your hoop is loose. Find, this is the stabilizer. Find the rough side of it, which is this side. Put your fabric on top of it. I line it up to the edge right here. See, it's kind of like on the edge. And I go ahead and put this on top of the hoop. Make sure I got each edge sticking up over top like so. All right. So, boom. Got a little bit of white hanging out at the top, a little bit of white hanging out at the bottom. And I go ahead and find the inside of my hoop right here. I press down on it and I use this portion to push out. Oh, slip, press down on it. Use this part right here to push it out, and everything is hooped. And then I go ahead and I gently pull the access to get all these little small wrinkles out of my fabric. Like that. I really like embroidering, guys, to be honest with you. Can't wait to get a new machine. I told myself I'm not going to buy a new machine unless the YouTube can pay for it. So that's what I'm working my way up to, guys. So that's what we have to look forward to. All right, so our fabric is all hooped up. All right, fabric's all hooped up and we're ready to put this inside the machine. Let's go. All right, guys, so I have videos demonstrating all this stuff. Here's the lever right here. You're gonna make sure this is up, and this is the pull pin. I got lever. There's videos showing how to embroider, how to, you know, hoop your fabric, how to put, how to stitch directly to garment, how to insert your hoop properly. So basically you just lay this down flat, slide it underneath just like that. That's simple. As long as that lever's up, you can just slide it right underneath just like that. Put these two little hooks right here and inside of here, right? Rest them on top, pull back, and just locks right in. That simple. Push this back down. And we are ready to embroider, right? So our screen says we're ready. This machine right here says we're ready. If this was up, that turns red, right? Down, ready to go. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and push the button, and it is going to start embroidering for us. Let's go. Boom. Just like that, guys. See the SE600 doing its thing, guys, and what I want to talk to you guys about was, it seems to me through all these embroidery designs that I've done for you guys, the best designs I find come out when you have your design inside of some type of shape, like a circle, or in this case a square or a slight rectangle. The best designs come out when you have the design inside of some type of shape. So just bear that in mind. Hopefully this design holds true to that, but that's just what I've been finding. I've been finding that the best designs come out when it's designed inside of a shape. So in this case it's a square, so we'll see how this comes out. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you embroider like a square or a shape or something like that, and then you have the design inside of it, once you add your fray check to it and you cut that square off the fabric, you now have like a patch, right? And a patch is something that you can mount to something. You can mount a patch to a shirt, you can mount a patch to a book bag, you can mount a patch to sweatpants, you can mount a patch to a jacket, you can mount a patch to anything. So once you make patches, I think that's very, very valuable. And a patch, you can sell a patch by itself. You can, you know, there's a lot of different things that you can do with a patch that you can't do with necessarily just if you take this and stitch on like a man. Like it'll be too intricate it'll be too intricate to stitch that, to cut around that and mount it onto something, right? So you want to put your design on a patch. Now the flip side to it is when people have the intricate designs and they want to mimic like a Ralph Lauren or a Izod or a Tommy, and they want to stitch their design directly to garment, direct to garment. What a lot of people aren't taking into account is that the pull comp, right? When you're stitching onto a shirt, there's a lot of different variables. And the best thing that I would recommend that you guys do if you're stitching directly to garment is to use the stick-on spray, the 3M spray. I've showed you guys this spray in other videos, but that is what I recommend that you use, 3M spray, so that your design, so that your shirt stays in the right spot. And use a cloth stabilizer, like a linen, like I'm stitching onto now, some type of linen stabilizer, and that is the way that you're going to get the best results when you're stitching your design directly onto a garment, guys. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, you want to stick to just a square or a circle or something like that, and that'll give you the best results, and it'll be something that you can have and give away and mount easily onto other things, sew onto other things, create, like I said, iron on stickers, iron on patches and stuff like that. So that's what I've been finding. So a lot of designs that I'm going to make now on are going to be patches. So stay tuned for that, because these patches give us the best results, I find. So just be mindful of that when you have your ideas for your different designs and such. Okay. All right. Now just continue stitching ahead. If you haven't purchased this design yet, go to allanawade.com and purchase your embroidery file so you can stitch along with us. And I've created this video for you so that you can see exactly how your file is going to look when you stitch it out. Have no worries. All right, so just let this white stitch out and I'll be right back with you. So as the SE600 nears the end of this stitch of our white part, you can see where one part starts to meet up with the next part, and when it does, it will slow down and stop, and it's going to do that right about now. How perfect is my timing, guys? So now it's done the white part, and you see the machine, the SE600, is asking for black, which is going to take 8 minutes to stitch out. I forget the order that I have this. I think I got the square, then I got the circle, then I got the Uber text. So let us change out the thread, guys. So guys, I do have a video that shows how to do this. Just follow my lead though. I'm gonna show you how to do it now. Up, swipe, take it out. Of course, wrap this up, and you want to use your spool saver, which I don't have one sitting right here right now. So I'm just gonna set this off to the side. Grab our black embroidery thread, put it in here, and I do have a video that shows how to thread this embroidery machine, but just follow along with me. If you want some more detail, then look for that video in all my embroidery videos. It is there. How to thread the Brother SE600 perfectly to embroider perfectly. That video is one of my most watched videos, and everybody that watches it says thank you, and they claim that they, well, not claim, because they will, you will know how to embroider perfectly once you watch this video, because the hardest part is threading the machine. There's just a few learning curves on this machine, guys. So everything is good. We're all threaded up. Lever is down. Just press this and it'll start stitching out our black border. You guys check it out. It's just going around the whole edge, the whole perimeter of the design. Then it's going to hit here and come back around. That's how thick our border is going to be. Right here for our Uber patch. Get you guys a closer look. And now it's starting to go ahead and stitch around the edge of our entire design. All right, so good. So far, so good. So good so far. So far, so good, guys. Once again, if you haven't purchased your Brother SE600, go ahead and use my link down below. I am an Amazon affiliate, and I do get credit. Helps the channel out a lot every time you use my link to purchase any of these products that I'm talking about on Amazon, or anything that you're purchasing on Amazon, period. If you use my link, I get credit for it, and you don't pay anything extra, which is totally awesome. And I also have a video that shows you how to become an Amazon affiliate, so you too can make extra money online through your family or your friends buying things that they were going to buy on Amazon anyway. So check that video out on my channel also, guys. So you can see how clean this design is coming out, which further backs my theory that a lot of designs that we make just come out cleaner and they're more useful if you put them on a solid background like a black square or a black circle. It doesn't have to be black or white, just a pattern, a square pattern or a circle pattern, because the design inside of that square or that circle is just, you can cut it out and you can use it. You can make better use of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Give this video a thumbs up if you like how it's going, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Our Uber design is coming out great. I'm just gonna let the rest of it stitch out and I'm gonna see you at the jump. As the SE600 approaches the end of this border, I think it's gonna jump way up here and start embroidering the top of the Uber. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna have to trim that. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna have to trim that right there. So I'm just gonna press this. Let me zoom out a little bit. Press this right here to make it stop. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim this little stitch right here. Right here. And this is what I want you guys to do too. I might change this file though. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my tweezers down here. Someone suggested I should buy some longer tweezers, which is cool. I could get some longer tweezers. But for right now, I'll just use what I got. And clip. So that's good. And I'll just press this to get it going again. And I'll go ahead and let this stitch out the rest of the way. Looking good so far. So far, so good, so good so far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you were an Uber driver, would you put this on your jacket, on your shirt, on your sweatshirt, on your hoodie? Would you sell this to Uber drivers? Would you purchase this design from AllanAway.com, stitch it out, and sell it to Uber drivers? You know? All types of ways you can make money online with this stuff, guys. So don't limit yourself, because you can do all types of stuff with this stuff that I'm giving you, showing you guys how to use this. All right. I see a little flaw right there, but that was because of the linen. But that's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. So it's done the first part. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this for a second so I can trim that jump stitch, because I don't want it to embroider over top of this little stitch right here. You see the stitch I'm talking about? The stitch right here. Don't want it to embroider over top of that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trim that. Let me excuse the hand, guys. I gotta get in there. Trim that. Grab the tweezies. I just got these tweezies so that you guys can see these. And I'm rhyming. Bars, guys, bars. Boom. Got that stitched out. Lower that back down. And let's finish embroidering the lettering. Looking good so far. The lettering is nice and big, nice and legible. Once again, you can purchase this design, AllanAway.com, link in the description, for $1. And you can, if you're an Uber driver, stitch this directly to garment, or I suggest making an iron-on patch. Make an iron-on patch and put this, iron it on your shirt, iron it on your jacket. Sell it to passengers that like to take Uber. Why not? You know? Lots of different ways you can make money with this thing right here. Don't limit yourself. Plenty of ways that I didn't mention, plenty of ways that you'll figure out. So, hey, why not? Right? Why not? There's the B. Alright. And I'll be right back right after this is done stitching out. Alright folks, our design is all stitched out. We're gonna go ahead and swipe once and take it out and check it out. We gotta make a few trims first. So it looks good to me so far. A few little things that I could change in the design to make it a little bit better, a little bit more legible. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this up a bit. Trim that right there. Trim this right here. Trim that right there. Trim this right here. And I see a little bit of white peeking out. And this right here was the linen. There was a lump in the linen and it came across in our design. But overall, I think our design is quite good. And there was like a jump stitch. You saw what happens sometimes when the machine does this thing where it pulls too much thread through. It does that little thing where it pulls some of that bobbin thread through. But overall, I think the design came out good, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Just pick a smoother part of the linen, which I didn't. I chose this part that had the lump in there and the lump peeked through. And what do you guys think? Uber everywhere. I'm gonna make another one. All right, guys, here are two designs. This is the first one I stitched out right here. And this is the new one I stitched out. What I did was I added a backing to it because if you notice when we stitched this design out, it just started stitching out the white right away. This time I added a backing to it so that the actual patch would be a little bit thicker. I gave the Uber backwards C thing a little bit more density, so it's a little bit more full. And as you guys can see, I use a flat piece of part of the linen here, so there's no design, there's no little lump peeking out like this one had. I also trimmed this one out. This is the same way this is going to be trimmed out once I add the fray check around it, let it dry, and trim it with scissors. And the Uber, I gave this the proper amount of density so that the text will come out a little bit better. You guys can see right there, the white's not peeking through as much. All right, so this is what you're going to get when you purchase the file on allanaway.com. And you can, once you trim it out, you'll have a patch like this, but it'll be a little bit more, the aspect ratio will be a little bit, dropped it, sorry guys. The aspect ratio will be a little bit better because the one that we stitched out was kind of skewed because it didn't have that much of a backing to it. And this is what happens, I'm not gonna cut this part out, guys. This is what happens sometimes when you're filming, and some YouTubers might cut it out, but this is what happens. Don't feel like recording this over, so this is what you're gonna get. And guys, go on allanaway.com right now and purchase your Uber driver design, especially if you're an Uber driver and you wanna put some flair to your regular clothes that you wear while you're driving. You can go ahead and stitch this out. You can sell it to passengers, you can sell it to other drivers, and you could just rock it for yourself, guys. So I think our design came out great. Thank you for joining me for another great embroidery video. You see our SE600 in the background, did all the work. Great low costing machine, and it can bring you excellent results, as you guys can see. A lot of people have been asking me what design software I use. That's Brother PE Design 10. Brother PE Design 10, that's the software that I use to make my digitized files. Digitized files, you have to use PES files to embroider this. I think it can take other dot files, but I'm not sure the design. I use .PES files, so that's all the information that I have as far as that's concerned. If you want to know what other file types the Brother SE600 takes, then you can look in your instruction manual. But me personally, I use .PES files, so guys. So it's your boy, Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for watching the video. Once again, if you haven't purchased your SE600, use my link down in the description below to purchase yours today. And you can stitch along with this video. Purchase this file on allanaway.com for $1. It's your boy, man. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at A-Dubb.productions. Follow that page. Go ahead to Facebook, facebook.com/A-Dubb.productions, facebook.com/King A-Dubb. And I'm out, guys. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?